Everybody, welcome back to Mint Out of the Box, the fastest action figure opening show here on YouTube. I am your host, the godfather of toys, the J-Bomb. And as you can tell, I don't have nothing in front of me today, but the greatest baseball giveaway ever, the Randall with his Batman mask, and WrestleMania Mr. T. So I got to talk about something, and as you saw with our special episode with the NWA Championship belt from FanDuel that we did last week, we've gotten a lot of positive response to that video. I decided, hey, as we teased in the episode, what's 2 more belts gonna hurt? Ladies, I present to you the championship belts. We got 1, and we got 2. Thank you, ladies. So as you can see, I finally realized a dream of mine since the mid-'80s to own an NWA Junior Heavyweight belt. I first saw this belt when Lasertron won this on the old NWA 605 show, and I fell in love with it immediately. I got every magazine and pinup that showed him with the belt. I was a big fan of the whole laser tag thing. It's super 80s, super futuristic, but I just always loved this belt. And it seemed like after he lost it to Nelson Royal, it kind of disappeared because Nelson Royal seemed like he was like 95 years old when he won it, and it kind of went away. But I've always loved this belt. 7 plates, 3 circle side plates on the side. Very nice. And also the WWF light heavyweight. I've always been a big fan of light heavyweights, period. Some of my favorite wrestlers are always light heavyweights. I love the belt. I love the red strap. I love the shield look of it and the shield side plates. I got this version because I like the block WWF logo. They eventually later on changed it to the scratch logo and then put it on black leather. I think that looks good too, but I like the classic look of this. Thanks to the belt doctor, Candyman Chris, who always looks out for me when it comes to the whole belt thing, and I try to look out for him when it comes to action figure thing. He turned me on to a guy named Dustin King, who actually furnished me these belts, and he got these through a maker named Mateen Ahmed. And sorry, I got some notes here I want to pass along to everybody. So if you go on Facebook, you can look up Dustin King, and he is part of a couple Facebook groups. One of them is ELT Championship Belts. Dustin runs this. He's the administrator of the Facebook page. I don't do Facebook, so I do this through Chris. But for anyone out there that does Facebook, this is a fantastic reference to go through. Dustin also puts out a guide to the belt hobby, the do's and don'ts of belt collecting. I'm sure if you look through him, you'll be able to find these groups. He administers that. It's a good place to find out what to look out for. Some of the stuff we talk about, but he's a guy that's in the know. In fact, if you get a chance, go on YouTube and look up Pawn Stars wrestling belt, and there's a clip of Dustin taking a belt to the Pawn Stars shop, so you can see this guy. He's legit. He knows exactly what he's doing. So if you don't want to hear it from me, hear it from him. He is, nicely referred to as a belt snob, so he knows what to look for. These are quality belts. These are from his personal collection, from what I gather. I'm glad they're now in my collection. But, I'm sorry I keep looking over it here, but it's kind of, I'm not good at memorizing stuff. But, Mateen Ahmed, he's the person that actually makes the belts. And I'm sure if you go through Dustin's Facebook, you can get in touch with him. He does quality work. I'm very happy with these belts. I mean, more than happy. And as you can see, through the history of my show, I've given other companies chances, and it didn't work out. And since I started going through these guys, I'm getting quality stuff. So, like I said, he cut me very good deals on these prices, but they weren't outrageous. Good price on these belts. They weren't outrageous. So, like I said, if you're going through a company, if you go through something on Amazon or eBay, it's a pretty good indication. The cheaper the belt, you get what you pay for. I've seen belts on there, $5,000, $10,000 all the way down to $100. Like I said, anywhere from 3 to 8 thickness, like Fandu does 8 millimeter plates. My NWA belt that I showed you last week is a 6 millimeter plate. These are 3 millimeter plates, and these are perfect. 3 millimeter, 4 millimeter is kind of that sweet spot. 6 is a heavier belt, more decoration, and 8 is just, that's a thick belt. But like I said, thank you, Dustin, for doing this for me. Thank you, Chris, for being the kind of the go-between for me. Thank you to my team for making such a beautiful product. And this will probably be my last belt video for a while, unless producer Steph, gets a wild hair and finds me that world-class light heavyweight belt I've been looking for, or the WCW light heavyweight belt I need. Pretty soon I'm going to look like Ultimo Dragon with all these light heavyweight belts. But like I said, I like to do the belt reviews from time to time. I like you guys to use these shows as a resource. I don't want to see anybody out there get burned like I saw you. I shared with you and showed you what not to do. Hopefully you'll have a better experience. Like I said, great prices. Look through Dustin. I'm sure if you look through Dustin's Facebook, he'll turn you on to people to buy belts from. So if you're looking to get in the hobby, go through them. They know a lot more than I do. So that'll be it for this week's episode of Mint Out of the Box. Next week, I promise you, we'll be back to opening figures. So thank you. And once again, we're almost at our 1-year anniversary, and we're going to try to do something special for that. But thank you guys all for checking out my videos and keeping it going for almost a year. I have a great time doing this. It's brought me and the family and everybody closer. It's kind of a project we'll do together. Definitely gave me and Chris a lot of things to do. We had fun. Thanks to the guys over at Championship on the Line podcast. They're the ones that inspired me to jump into this and just take the leap and do this. And my buddy Smirlo, who encouraged me to just keep doing what I'm doing and making the shows. And I appreciate all the support, all the well wishes, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Watching them as much as I enjoy making them. So have a great week. I'll see you next time.